Can you all
Sir,
hear me?
I was not in the class, that last class, and I've not watched the video. I don't know, maybe others can respond
I
to it.
thought we discussed sources of government revenue, and I think I saw one question in the last class.
I'm not
We don't have
sure.
full class as per that last class, but I still managed to discuss the one or two things with them that, and I said that because of we don't have full class, we are going to look at it in our next class. This is the what we discussed in our last class. Let's look at it together. Please kindly communicate to the others to join, please. That the class is on. Can we see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now that is the question we solved as per that last class. And I told them that because we don't have full class, we will postpone and we are going to look at the remaining other questions. Now let's take a look at it one after the other. The question, then we can be able to have a better understanding of that particular topic and the question we have solved. Going to the next one. If you can still remember, we've discussed what we call federation accounts. We also discussed what we call considered revenue fund accounts, capital account, and the likes. Then the question they gave to us that day, we are meant to prepare federation accounts and consolidated revenue fund accounts, which is what we did. And what is the federation account is all about, based on what we have discussed so far. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? Yeah. Now let's look at it together. Now this is the question one. Can we see it?
We are seeing Excel sheet. Okay, the thing has come up.
Okay. Well, can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
You are given the following information in the inflow and outflow of Negro Nation. And these are the inflow. We have import duties, we have export duty, we have excise duty, petroleum profit tax, company income tax, we have payee deducted from the emolument of the armed forces, we have the police force, we have residents of Abuja, we have dividend from the federal government investment, we have the outflow of remuneration of statutory officer, we have recurrent expenditure transfer to development fund, we also have transfer to contingency fund, and these are the allocation given to us. Did you understand the question now?
Sir, some people are just joining. Oh, good evening, sir.
I'm with you. Good evening.
Some of us just join. We don't understand what is going on. We've been waiting.
Okay. What we are looking at is the question we solved in our last class, the way it was, and the adjustment that we are meant to do. Can you see it now? This is the question we solved as per that last class. And the question now asks us, requirement said, you are required to prepare federation account and consolidate revenue fund account. We have discussed the entire things that has to do with what? This particular topic. We are only solving questions. And I think the question is only new to you. The note is not new to you because I've discussed the note already. Hello? Are you all with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, we can now look at it together based on what we have solved. Are you all with me?
We are with you, sir.
Now, when we have the question this way, how does federation account look like? We have discussed it. This is the format given to you for the federation account as per the notes we discussed in our last class before we solve the question. This is the federation account. Federation account is the account put in place by the government where the pool of revenue that are meant to be shared by the 3 tiers of government are being paid into. This is it. Look at it. This is the federation account. Can you see it?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Okay. Now, based on what we now have here, we prepared the account in line with this. We are going to look at the solution now, where we have the what? Indirect tax, we have the direct tax, we have mining, that's crude oil only. Then collection charges, we have the 4% on all oil revenue, we have customs, 7% of the revenue received by the customs, and oil derivation, 13%. All these are deduction to be done before you now allocate the distributable income that is said to be available after deduction of the collection with charges. Then after that, we also have consolidated revenue fund. This is the consolidated revenue fund. This is how it looks like. Consolidated revenue fund. We have the balance brought forward. We have revenue. We have the statutory allocation from the federation account. We have the mining of mineral resources. We have payee of armed forces, police force, resident of FCT. We have foreign affairs. That's payee of the foreign affairs. We have disposal of government properties. We have transfer from this federal development fund account. We have transfer repayment. We also have expenditure. Under the expenditure, we have personnel emolument of statutory officer. We have other recurrent expenditure. We have loan repayment and services. We have transfer to contingency fund account, transfer to development fund account. Then the difference could now be surplus or deficit. And if we have opening balance in the account, we have what we call balance carry down, which is how it's meant to look like. Now, that is what we now use to prepare the account. Now, let's go there. Hello? Did you understand what I've explained so far? Can you all hear me?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, this is the account we now prepare based on that question. We have the federation account. We don't have any opening balance. Then what are the what? Inflow. We have what we call import duties, export duty, we have excise duty, we have petroleum profit tax, we have company income tax. Addition of everything gave us 151,900. Then we have what we call collection charges. Oluwakemi.
Sorry for asking this question. What's the difference between the Federation and Consolidated Revenue Fund? I'm so sorry. Well, I've not
Federation
watched the
account.
video. I was not in the class.
Federation account is the okay, I've heard you. Federation account is the account where the pool of revenue that are meant to be shared by the three tiers of government are meant to be what? Recorded or paid into. And in the federation account, there are only three revenue with head that are meant to be paid to this account. We have what we call indirect tax, which is head 1. We have direct tax, which is head 2. We have what? Mining. The mining, they now specify the mining that is meant to be paid to federation account. What type of mining are they referring to? Revenue from crude oil. Any revenue relating to crude oil are meant to be referred to as mining in the federation account. While mining relating to natural resources are meant to be paid, I mean the mineral resources are meant to be paid to the Consolidated Revenue Fund account, not to the federation account. And when we talk of Consolidated Revenue Fund account, this is the account that is meant to be recorded the income and expenditure of the government in terms of what? Federal, state, and local government. The one I gave to you that I showed you as Consolidated Revenue Fund account, that is the federal government account, which is referred to as Consolidated Revenue Fund account. Consolidated Revenue Fund account is the account of the government that meant to be used for recording the income and expenditure of the government. This is applicable to the three tiers of government, that is the federal, the state, and the local government.
Meaning that the state, the local government, and the federal government, they individually have their own CRF.
Personal, that is what Consolidated Revenue Fund account meant for them. While the federation account is the account where the revenue that are meant to be shared by the three tiers of government are meant to be paid into.
Thank you. Continue.
What is meant to be for the state, what is meant for the federal, and what is meant for the local government, they are meant to be paid to that what? Federation account. And that account, we only have what? The revenue is allocated in different heads. We have head 1 to 17. Head 1 to 3 are meant to be paid to what? To the federation account. Why the head 3? Why what? From the head 6 to what? Head 17 are meant to be paid to what? Consolidated Revenue Fund of the federal government. Tell me any question. Hello?
Thank you, sir. Continue.
Okay. Now, when we now look at it, this is what we refer to as what? Federation account. We have what we call import duty, export duty, excise duty, petroleum profit tax, company income tax. Then the collection charges based on the law. We have 13% of oil derivation. All the oil-related income, the oil-producing states are entitled to 13% of the oil income based on the Nigerian law. Is only meant to be shared by the only oil-producing states. After that, we have what we call company income tax. Now, the company income tax that is not relating to oil, non-oil revenue, the Nigeria Revenue Service, which was formerly called what? Federal Inland Revenue Service, are entitled to 4% of all the revenue collected for the administration purposes. That 4% will be deducted in the money collected together, and they will recognize it in the federation account. That is 4% we're referring to. Why the customs are also entitled to collect what? 7% of the revenue generated through customs, which is what we have calculated here. Can we all see it? Hello?
Yes, sir, we are
Yes,
seeing.
sir.
At the end, we have the distributable income. This is the standard of the what? Revenue distribution formula. Federal is meant to collect what? 52.68%. State is meant to collect 26.72%, while local government is meant to collect 20.6%. This is how we have calculated it. Then when we now prepare Coastal Revenue Fund account, now opening balance we don't have. We have the revenue, statutory revenue allocation from the Federation account. This figure was what we have in here. Look at it. Then from there, we have what? Other related income, such as what? Armed forces, payee of the armed forces, payee of the what? Police personnel, resident, payee of the resident of Abuja. We also have what? Dividend from federal government investment. Then addition of all these are the total what? Revenue. Then we need to consider the expenditure. These are the expenditure, remuneration of the statutory officer. We have the recurrent expenditure. Another name for recurrent expenditure is called what? Revenue expenditure. We have transfer to contingency what? Fund account and transfer to what? Relevant fund account. Addition of this will be deducted from this, and we have what? The closing balance, which is the surplus. That's all. I now say that this one is not technical as much as that, but that question 2 is very, very technical when we are meant to look at it. Hello?
Yeah, together.
Yeah. Now let's look at that question number 2. Let's go to the question part now and see how it's meant to look like and what are the things we are meant to what to do. I will not waste much of your time because some of you are also Muslim, they need to wake up in the midnight. I understand what is going on. Now look at question number 2. This question came out in 2014, question number 1. The question was lengthy, people complained a lot. Look at it. Eboda State is one of the 30 states in Olakoma Federation. The Federation has a population of 120 million people with 700 local government councils and a land mass of 300 square kilometers. Eboda State has population of 12. Eboda State has population of 12 million and 25 local government council and land mass of 30 kilometers square. The following transaction took place in the office of the Accountant General of Olakoma Federation during the year ended 31st December 2013. Can we see what we have? Look at the accounts they said it appeared. We have what we call crude oil sales. We have domestic oil receipts. We also have miscellaneous oil receipts, royalty on crude oil, royalty on gas, rent of oil field. We have gas pledge penalty. We have petroleum profit tax, company income tax, other non-oil taxes. We have import duties. We have export duty. We have excise duty. We also have custom penalty charge. we have custom fee account, we have common external tariff levy, we have court fines, we have pay of armed forces, we have 7% of port levy, then we have what? Value added tax. Then we are now giving additional information. The Olakoma Custom Service is entitled to 7% cost of collection on all revenue collected, while the Federal Inland Revenue Service is entitled to 4% of non-oil revenue. The share formula for the Federation, if you still remember, share formula for the Federation account and VAT. Now, we have what we call for the Federation and VAT. If they want to distribute revenue distribution in the Federation account, this is the way it's meant to be distributed. Federal, state, and local government. These are the what? For VAT, we have 15%, 50% for state, and 35% for local government. We discussed it before. Then in the Federation account, we are meant to what? Federal is meant to collect what? 52.68. State is meant to collect 26.72. And local government is meant to collect 20.6%. Then, note 3, we have 13% derivation paid to oil producing states and is based on the oil and gas related income. Sharing ratio in 2 above is based on the following. Now, this is the distribution of revenue to states and local government. Division of revenue to state and local government. Are you with me? We have the equity, we have population, we have land mass, and we have internally generated revenue efforts. These are the way they are meant to distribute it. Then we also now have the total internally generated revenue effort government council amounted to 500 billion and 300 billion respectively. Simply means the total internally generated revenue by state is 500 billion, while local government generated 300 billion respectively. The total internally generated revenue effort of the border state and 25 local governments amounted to 50 billion and 20 billion respectively. One of the oil producing states simply means a border cannot take advantage of what? 13% of oil revenue. All revenue due to local government in each state is paid to the state joint local government account. This account is entitled to 10% of internally generated revenue of the states. Now say required. Take the difference between the Federation account and Consolidated Revenue Fund account. Do we have any issue with that? Because we've discussed it before. When you are giving this kind of question in an exam, you divide the two and give them the what? The formats. You can be able to get your full mark. Any question on that? Oluwaseun, Oluwakemi, any question?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Shiamaka and others, any question? Okay. Since we are silent, I think every one of us, we are clear. Mr. Gbenga.
Hello, sir.
Fine. Any question?
No.
Okay. Now, the question now asks us to do what? First and foremost, we've answered A already. That Federation account is the account where the pool of revenue that is meant to be shared by the 3 tiers of government are being paid into, which is Ed 1 to 3. Ed 1 is indirect tax. Ed 2 is direct tax. Ed 3 is what? Mining of what? Crude oil. Which is what? Crude oil related what? Revenue. Those are the things that are meant to appear in the Federation account. Why Federation account, why Consolidated Revenue Fund account is the account of income and expenditure of the government. This applicable to the 3 tiers of government, federal, state, and local government. B of the question is divided into 3. They said calculate Olakoma custom service cost of collection. How do we go from there? Are we together? You have the question with you now. Please keep on to that question. You can be giving me the update of what we are meant to do one after the other. I don't need to come back to the question since you have it with you. Let me go to the what? To the Excel page. Is it clear? Do we have any question?
Sorry for dragging you back, sir. Can you please help me reshare this your
Okay.
software,
The topic,
the
what we are
material?
discussing is we are solving questions on what we have discussed before. That is what revenue, sources of government revenue. That's the topic we are treating. Sources of government revenue.
I need the
We've
material.
discussed it.
The
We are
material.
only solving questions now. The material, you have it already on the platform. It's on the platform.
So is this the complete pack?
Yes.
I don't mind if anyone can help me reshare. My system, my computer system was formatted. I'm so sorry.
Okay. While we are waiting for the system to come up, let's look at the question one after the other. This B part, we've answered the A part already. The B part of the question number 2 says what? What do they say we should do first? B Roman figure 1. What does it say we should do?
I think Federation accounts preparation. I'm not sure.
Eh? They said we should calculate Olakoma custom service cost of collection. This is it. Can we see the Excel page?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now, yeah, let's go there. Olakomabi. Now, for us to calculate this, are you with me? We need to determine does this thing abbreviate in thousand or in millions? Is it in thousand or in millions?
Millions.
Millions, okay.
Million.
Okay. Now, what are the related revenue through custom in the question? Custom revenue. Revenue from custom. Now, from the question, what are the related revenue from custom? Be calling calling them for me.
Custom penalty charge.
Okay. Is that the first thing? Let's pick it from the beginning. Be calling it one after the other. Anyone that is not supposed to be there, I will tell you, be calling them.
Okay. Crude oil sale.
It's not going to be there.
Domestic oil receipts.
No.
Miscellaneous oil receipts.
Continue.
Miscellaneous oil receipts. Royalty on
It's
crude
not
oil.
going to be there. No.
Royalty on gas.
Continue. No.
Rentals on oil field.
No.
Gas flat penalty.
No.
Petroleum profit tax.
No.
Companies income tax.
No.
Other non-oil taxes.
No.
Import duties.
Import duty. Correct. Import duties. How much is import duty?
255.
255,000.
Yes.
255,000. The next one,
Export duties.
export duties. How much?
125,000.
125.
125,000. And then the next one, I'm with you.
Excise duties.
Hello.
We are with you, sir.
Excise duty. Okay. Excise duty. How much is that?
320,000.
320,000. The next one,
Custom penalty charge.
custom penalty
Charge.
How much is that?
115,000.
The next one, what's the next one?
Custom fees account.
Custom
Fees account.
fees account. The next one, how much is the figure?
120,000.
120,000. What's the next one?
Common external tariff levy.
What do you say? Common
Common
External
external tariff
tariff
levy.
levy.
common external tariff levy. Tariff levy. How much is that?
100,000.
100.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. The next one,
Court fees.
I'm with you.
Court fees.
Court fees is not there. It's not there.
Payee of armed forces.
Okay.
No.
7% port levy.
7% port levy.
The last one,
How much
value
is
added.
that?
Okay, sorry. 25,000.
5,000.
25, Abi.
Yes.
Okay. Any other one?
Value added tax.
No, it's not going to be there.
Really.
Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is the total amount of the revenue generated through what? Custom by the government. This is it. Collection charges now. Collection
This one.
charges. How much percent were given? That is 4.
7%
That was 7%.
of collection on oil revenues. Mm,
It will give us what? 7% times this. That's all. Any question?
Yeah.
Any question? Now, let's look at what the next question they ask to calculate.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, I'm with you.
Okay, sir. The 7% of this amount, when we are writing exam,
Yeah.
is it not? Are we to put it in this amount or to add this other 30 to make it?
Are you to do?
As in, if we are writing during exam, because you did not
Yes.
add this other this other 60, so we then not penalize us for
Already,
this.
that is why it is under here. Do you understand? Since you have done the abbreviation here, you are allowed to represent it as why it is under this place. You can leave it this way, no problem. You can't penalize it.
Okay, sir.
B Roman figure 2. What does that one say you should calculate?
Federal Inland Revenue Service cost of collection.
Okay. Federal Inland Service. Federal Inland Revenue Service cost of collection. Now need to determine FRS, revenue from FRS, revenue. FIRS. What are these revenue, please? Revenue from FRS. Oh, yeah, call them.
Should we start from the beginning, like naming the items, sir? Just like
If you start, I will be telling you the one that's supposed to be there, the one that's not supposed to be there. But if you can be able to identify them, no problem. But unable to identify, call them. I will tell you what and what will be there, and what are not meant to be there. Yeah, call.
Okay, let me just give it an attempt, Sha.
Start from the beginning. I will tell
Okay.
you. We'll be moving
Okay,
fast.
crude oil sale,
No,
domestic oil receipts,
No,
miscellaneous oil receipts,
no,
no,
royalty on crude oil,
no,
no,
royalty on gas,
no,
rentals on oil field,
no,
gas flood penalty,
no,
no,
petroleum profit tax,
PPT.
no.
companies income tax,
The next one.
yes,
What do you say?
Company's income tax.
Yes, company's income tax. How much is that?
500,000.
500,000. The
Sir, what
next
of
one,
petroleum profit tax?
Yeah, because I
petroleum
called.
profit tax. If you
Yes.
look at
Yes.
the question you are giving, the money that is meant to go to the account of the Federal Inland Revenue Service is 4% of non-oil revenue. Non-oil. Anything relating to oil revenue should not be considered. Look at it. Read it from here. You will see it there.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Great.
Note 1. The Olakoma Custom Service
It's entitled to 7% of cost of
collection on
all revenues.
oil collected, while Federal Inland Revenue is a non-oil revenue, non-oil, and it is part
Okay.
that Federal Inland Revenue is meant to collect 4% on non-oil
4%.
revenue for administration purposes.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank
The
you,
next
sir.
one,
Other
So,
you're welcome.
non-oil taxes.
Other non-oil taxes. How much is that?
225,000.
225,000. What else again?
import duties.
Import duties already been done under what?
We've done it.
Custom.
Yeah, so import, export, exercise
Court
duties,
fees.
custom penalties. So I think that is, we can jump to court fees if we don't pay off armed
Court
forces.
fees is not part of the
Yes.
Federal
Value
Inland Revenue
value
value
added.
added tax.
Value
VAT.
added.
VAT is meant to be recognized, but we need to separate those taxes together because in the future there are places where we need the account for all this. That is why I'm putting VAT separately. I meant to calculate it, but I'm going to separate it differently. You will see the way I'm going to do it. We now see the implication when I'm preparing the account as we are going. We will see now. VAT is how much?
VAT is 700,000.
700,000.
700,000. Now, the total of the revenue collected by the Federal Inland Revenue Service will now be 141,425,000. Now, collection charges now. See the way I'm going to do it now, simply because of the uses as we are going. Company on the company. That one will give us what? 4% times 725,000. That one will give us 29,000. Then VAT will give us what? 4% times 700,000. That one give us 28. Addition of the two will now be 57,000 for the FRS. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Sorry, can you explain that
Yes,
company
sir.
income taxes for the collection charge?
Now, in the federation account, VAT is not meant to be accounted for, federation account. And in the future, we still need to prepare the federation account. Instead of we now be dividing the revenue again, we don't need to divide the revenue. That is why I did it this way, to break it down.
Okay.
Is that clear? Hello?
Sir, I'm with you.
The reason why we did it this way is because we are going to use it in preparing our federation account in the future. And VAT is not inclusive what to be accounted for in the federation account. That is why we separated it, that VAT is being calculated separately together with what taxes collected through FRS. Do you understand? But when we are
Yes, sir.
preparing the federation account, VAT will not be included. That is why we try to separate, where we need to prepare account of VAT separately.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay. The next one. B Roman figure 3. What do they say we should determine?
They said we should this thing 13% derivation paid to all oil producing states.
Okay. 13%
Yes,
on
derivation.
13% oil derivation.
Derivation paid to oil producing states.
Now, what are the oil related revenue? Oil revenue now.
Sales, domestic oil receipt,
We have been calling them
crude oil sales.
crude oil sales, Abi.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Crude oil sales.
350,000.
350,000.
Yes. Domestic oil receipts.
Domestic oil receipts.
Receipts.
How
Four,
much?
four,
445,000.
445,000.
miscellaneous oil receipts.
How much?
105,000.
105,000.
Yes, sir. Royalty on crude oil.
Royalty on crude oil.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next one, the
101,000.
amount.
101,000.
101,000. Okay.
Royalty on gas.
Royalty
Rentals on oil fee. Okay,
on
royalty
gas.
on gas.
How much?
95,000.
95,000.
95,000.
Rentals on oil field.
Rentals on oil field.
Rentals of oil field. How much?
87,000.
30.
87,000.
87,000. Okay. The next one,
Gas flood penalty.
gas lead penalty. How much?
77,000.
77,000. Okay.
Petroleum profit
Petrol
tax.
tax.
Petroleum profit tax. How much?
650,000.
650,000. Okay. Any other one again?
No, sir. It's not to our knowledge.
Okay. These are the oil-related income. What's the total? Now come here. 13% oil, 13% oil derivation. Any question? Is it cleared? Hello?
No, sir.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Now, what's the next question they asked us to do? We have answered the B part, all the B parts now.
yeah. So calculate the amounts to be credited to I, Consolidated
Fund.
Revenue Fund of Olakoma Federal Government. B, II, Iboda State Consolidated Revenue Fund.
Calculate the amount to be credited to Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Olakoma Federation account. Abi?
Yes, federal
That's the
government.
federal
Yes,
government account of the Olakoma.
yes.
What we now need to do now, we need to prepare that's see Roman figure 1, Abi?
Yes, sir.
This is
See
between
Roman figure 1.
How can I do this? I
That
don't
is
know what.
Olakoma Federal Government now need to prepare consolidated revenue on account. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
We lost you for a while,
Yes,
though.
sir.
Okay. Now we need to now prepare these accounts here as this. Now, what are the revenue we are meant to recognize in this account? What are the revenue to be recognized in this account?
Okay, sir. Let me go back to this.
We need
our working
allocation. Allocation from statutory
From
allocation.
federal government.
Yes, statutory allocation from the federation account. Statutory allocation from the federation account. Now, what is the statutory allocation? We don't have it. Simply means we need to build notes.
Yeah.
Notes to the account. Is that clear? Now,
Yes.
let's go there.
So,
Notes. Working notes. Now, what are the working notes we are meant to work on? Now, working note 1. We prepare federation accounts. Because the question did not ask us to prepare it. That's why we did not put it under here. It's going to be under the notes, simply because we are not asked to prepare it. But we need that for us to be able to get other things we need to work on. How do we go from there? Now, we don't need to waste our time in preparing these accounts, starting from the what? Beginning again. That is the way the examiner noticed that you need to work on that. That's why they say you should calculate this, calculate that. That will also help you to know the direction you are meant to follow. Now, federation account. What are the things to be done in the federation account? Are you with me? Now, all the revenue collected by customs, they are indirect taxes. That is tax levies on what? On goods. Is that clear? Now, instead of we now preparing it one after the other again, we don't need to waste our time. What we just need to do is to come up with what? Custom revenue from custom. Revenue from custom. What's the total of revenue from custom?
1,060,000.
who do you?
Okay. Revenue from FRS.
Because it's the same thing.
How much is that? Now, we will not include VAT. It is only the what? Company income tax and other what? Or non-oil taxes. That's what we are meant to recognize. VAT will not be included. That's the reason why we separated it. That was the reason I was telling you that when we need it, we don't need to be working back. We just pick the figure. Is it clear now? Can you see what I picked there? Because we are
Yes,
going
sir.
to prepare
Yes,
VAT
sir.
accounts separately. Okay. Then petroleum what? Revenue from petroleum. Revenue from crude oil. Crude oil related revenue. How much is the figure?
1,910,000.
1,910,000. Correct. Okay. Then total be how much? This is the total. Can you see it? Now, collection charges now. Now, what are the deductions we are meant to do here? We have custom, collection charges. Please let me plug the laptop. The battery has run down. How much is the custom collection charge?
74,200.
Federal Inland Revenue collection charges. FIRS collection charges. How much is that one?
29,000.
29,000. Thank you. Then oil derivation charges. How much is that?
248,300.
We now add everything here together and deduct it from this. This is now referred to as what? Distributable Now let's distribute this now. How do we distribute? We have what we call revenue allocation. Revenue allocation we have federal government. State governments, local government, this one
52.68.
what? 52 point what? 6
68%.
6 what?
68%.
60 what? This one is also what?
26.72%.
26.72%. The last one here is
20.6.
20.60%. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
That's all. We also distribute what? VAT also. That one will be your working note 2. Working note 2. VAT. VAT account. How much is the value added tax? How much is the value added tax?
700,000.
$700,000. FIRS collection charges. How much is that? 28.
28,000.
We now deduct it from there. Then
I should wake you. I mean, I will wake you.
this is the amount to be distributed. Distributable revenue now. Revenue allocation. How much is the revenue allocation? We have federal,
8.
federal is collecting 15% times 672,000. State is meant to collect 50%
50%.
times 672,000. Local government is meant to collect
35%.
35 cents times 672,000. 2,000. Then this will not be 15% times this. The second one will be 50% times this. And the next one, 35% times this. Keep it now. Hello? Now, we now come here. What is the statutory allocation from the federation account? This for federal.
1,761,355.80.
Yeah. VAT allocation. This is working note 2, Abi. Working note 2. This one is working note 1. But in VAT, we have this. What are the other income in the table given to you that are meant to come to the federation account? So you call them. Hello?
No, don't disturb me.
Hello?
Sorry, what did you say, sir? Sorry, I didn't get you. So that I can.
Other income that are meant to appear in this account, call them for me.
Oh, okay.
Payee, all those ones they are meant to appear here in the considered revenue fund of the federal government, not to the state. Yeah, call them.
Payee of armed forces.
What do you say? Payee, Abi?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Payee, armed forces. How much?
55,000.
55,000.
These court fees, did we add it?
Court fees, Abi?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. This one will do this one.
Court fees. How much is the court fees?
30,000.
30,000. What else again?
10,000.
Because we've done VAT.
We've done VAT, yes.
Mm.
Do we have any other revenue there again?
No, sir.
No.
What do you say?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, at the end of the day, this is the total revenue that are meant to be credited to this account. Now, expenditure. Check the question. Do you have any expenditure to be accounted for? Any expenditure? If not,
None.
then none. That's 0. Then our final answer will now be This is referred to as what? Surplus. That's all. We are done with that account. What's the next account they also ask you to prepare?
The next account is
A border state
a border state
consolidated
consolidated
revenue fund
revenue.
account.
That is C Roman figure 2. Border state consolidated revenue fund account. That's for the state. Now, Neboda is one of the states in Olakoma. Now, what are the revenue in this account now that we are meant to recognize? Let's go there. Now, the revenue that we are meant to recognize here is now meant to be distributed among the what? All states. Working note number 3 now. Now say state revenue distribution. From federation accounts. How do we go from there? Hello? Now, we now have equity. Equality basis, or what they call it for you? What they call it?
Equity.
Equity basis. Equity basis. We have population basis.
Yes, landmass.
Landmass.
Population basis. Landmass. We have internally
revenue efforts.
Now, this one is what? 40%.
40%.
This one,
30%.
This one,
20%.
And this will now be 10%.
10%.
How much is the amount allocated to the state that is meant to be shared among all the states? How much is the figure from the federation account?
$893,383.20.
I'm coming. We'll call it again. I'll call the figure. Eight what?
893,383.20.
893,
893,383.20.
383 point what?
20.
20. Now, equity basis. How many states are there in Olakuma?
Sorry, how did you get this figure?
That figure, this is from the Federation accounts. Can you see it? Can you see the
Yes.
figure? Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that is allocated to the states. Now, how many states do we have in Olakuma?
30 states.
How many states? Getting for Olakuma
30
to now be 1
states.
divided by what? 30, yes. And what's the other state?
Population.
No,
120 million. The Buddha state has a population of 12 million.
Hello, sorry. I tried to went to the toilet. Yeah. What do we have?
12
Hello?
120.
Oh, it's 12 million.
Population-wise, 12 million. What about the one of the, is it 12 million?
Buddha state has a population of 12 million.
Why the nation, the entire nation is how many population?
120 million.
120 million. It will now be 12 million divided by 120 million. Millions cancel million. That's why I use 12 against 120. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then landmass of Olakuma. The total landmass of Olakuma and the total landmass of Eboda is what?
$30,000 over 300,000.
Akuma is 300,000 and the Buddha is 300.
What do you say?
So land mass
30,000
for
over 300,000.
300 over 300,000.
30,000 over 300,000. Okay. Now, internally generated effort of the total internally generated effort of the entire state for Olakuma and the internally generated effort of the Eboda is what?
$50 over 500.
50 divided by 500. Now, this is what we now calculate here.
Okay. Which number 500?
%40 times 893.20 times 1 divided by 30. Can you see it?
Okay.
The second one is equals to 30% times 893,383.20 times 12 divided by 120. The third one, 20% times 893,383.20% times 30 divided by 300. The total figure will be considered here.
Now, friend, Mrs. Stop calling me.
What do you say? This times 893,383.20 times 50 divided by 500. Now the total figure will now be this. The same thing we have done here, we also do it for VAT for the state. Working note 4. VAT distribution for states. How much is the VAT allocation for state? State VAT allocation, please. Call the state VAT allocation for me.
37. Okay. 336,000. 336,000.
336,000, Abi?
Yes, sir.
Now we now calculate that one here too.
Can you compare this case to when it was managed by the states? No, it's not the same.
I can't hear you.
This is exactly what I mean when I say give this place to companies to manage. Can you compare
40% times 336,000 times 1 divided by 30. We have this. %, times 336,000 times 1 divided by 30. The second one, 30% times 336,000 times 12 divided by 120. The next one, 20% times 336,000 times 30 divided by 300. The last one, 10% times 336,000 times 50 over 500. The total we can now prepare the state account now. What do we now have here? We can now come here, statutory allocation from the federation accounts. Working note what? That should be working note 3, Abby.
Yes, sir.
What's the figure? Let's go there to pick it. Then the second one, VAT. Working note 4. Addition of this is what to recognize for the state. That's the revenue to be credited to the state account. Any question? Which other one they say we should prepare again?
State joint local government account.
State joint local government account. To do that also, see Roman figure 3. State joint local government account of Buddha. Okay. Now, to do that now, we are bringing on board for the local government the same thing we have done for the state. We are doing it for local government too. We have the revenue for them. Now, what are the revenue to be recognized in the account now? Now need to prepare the same thing we have done. Working note 5. That is local government revenue allocation on federation account. On federation account. Now, we are using the same thing here, but their own is going to be, what is the local government? Can you call the local government allocation in the federation account for me? Hello?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Local government from the federation account. That is 688
761.
761.
761. 688 761. 688 688 761. Now, how many local government do we have in the Olakoma? 700, Abi? Hello?
Yes, sir. 700, sir.
700. How many local government do they have in Eboda?
25, I guess so.
5. It will now be 25
Or 700.
25 divided by 700.
700.
Yes. Then, how many, what is the total population? Now, for population, the same population for state make up, the same population of local government make up the total population of the state. Is it clear? The population will not
Yes.
change. The landmass
Okay.
will not change.
No
Is
change,
it clear?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Because the same landmass of local government make up the state. Go and check. You can see that you don't have anything relating to population for local government separately, and
Yes,
you
sir.
don't have landmass for local government separately. The population of local government make up the state, which means the same population you use for the local government you use for the state. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, but the internally generated revenue are differed. Local government internally generated revenue for Lakuma is what? And what is the total internally generated revenue of the Eboda local government? What are they?
20 over 300.
20 over 300, correct. 20 divided by 3. Now do the calculation here. Saying that we have 40% times 688,761 times 25 divided by 700. Have this second one, 30% times 688,761 times 12%. The next one, we have 20% times 688,761 times 30. Then the last one here is 10% times 688,761 times 20 over 300. Addition of this will have this. Then we also do for VAT. That's working with 6. VAT allocation for local government.
25%.
Now, for the VAT, what is the VAT for local government? VAT for local government.
235,200.
5,002. What do you call the figure for VAT? Local government VAT.
235,200.
235,200. 235,200. Two, 3, 5, 200. 2, 3, 5, 200. 2, 3, 5, 200. Now do the calculation here. 40% times 235, 200 times 25 divided by 700. Second one, 30% times 235, 200 times 12 divided by 120. The next one, 20% times 235, 200 times 30 divided by 300. Next one, 10% times 235, 200 times 20 over 300. Addition of everything will be this. That will not be accounted for the question. Now come here. This is working note. Working note 5. This is
5.
working note 6. Now, what is the figure we have here?
48,869.23.
That's the total B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the second one, 6,000. We have the addition of this is giving us
16,688.
65,557. That's the total. Now, but we were told there is something they asked us to put into consideration. You were read the last statement. What is the last statement? The last information given to you. They said the state joint local government account is entitled to something. Can you see me the
10%.
reference?
Now
5% of
10%.
it
United
can
States.
10%, Abi. Is
Yes,
it 5 or
Yes,
10?
10.
10.
Eh?
10.
10%,
10.
okay. 10%. 10% of 10% of state IGR, that's internally generated revenue, which will give us what? What is it? Eboda's internally generated revenue. How much is it?
Ebola is 50 billion.
50 billion, Abi.
Yes.
That 50 billion, 10% of it will give us what?
50 million.
That is
Yes.
5 billion, Abi,
5
which is
billion,
going to be 5,000. All this will now be added together as the inflow for the local government in Eboda. That's all.
It's a very long night, though.
That's end of the question. We still have one more question we need to solve on this part, but it's not going to be today. That will be our next class before we move to the next topic. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But I will forward this one to the group now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Omo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's
You're
a long
welcome.
night indeed, though.
I understand. It's not okay. Have a wonderful night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.